Hello, and welcome back to Productive Dragons channel, where we do unboxes, plan with me's, and other things. And if you like that, please consider subscribing. Today, we're going to do a book haul that is way overdue. Want to see what I got? Come join me. Okay, this whole thing is a pre-order that came in January. And everything I bought from January to March, I believe. So it's all messy. So we're just gonna grab some stuff and hopefully, yeah. So some of these things are from Book Outlet. I'll tell you what I got from Book Outlet, what I got from Amazon, and I think there's a few in here from Ollie's. So I got this series, which is the Dragon Realm series, book 1, 2, and 3. I enjoyed this book series. I read it, so I thought, oh, this would be great to have. So if I ever want to reread it again, I can. I think there's more books than this, but I got to double check. I've only read the first 3. So I will be looking for those. All right. I got Under the Smoke Strewn Sky by A. Deborah Baker. This is the last book in the Up and Down series. The End of the Improbable Road. I have enjoyed this. I now have all that series. I enjoyed reading it. The Dead Cattails Assassins by P. Delige Clark. He's an awesome writer. He wrote Ring Shout, and I absolutely loved this book. I enjoyed it. It's about an assassin who is ordered to kill herself. It's just a different version of herself. So this is quite interesting how they go about this. I absolutely enjoyed the book. I got The Bone Parish, Volume 3 by Cullen Bunn. I got T. King's Thorn Hedge, both from Ollie's, because they had a nice little cover, and then this one I got from Book Outlet. I forgot that I got Book Outlet one, but I liked both of them. I was like, I'm not going to get rid of either one. The Brides of High Hill by Navo. This is part of the, I'm about to say the wrong thing, Sing Hill Cycle. Absolutely love this. This is one of my favorites. I got this one on Book Outlet as well. I couldn't believe I could get it, so I've enjoyed this series. I keep getting them as quick as I can. Adrift in a Current, Clean and Clear, Shauna McGuire. This is part of the Wayward Children. My brain's going blank. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I got this in Amazon because I wanted the book so badly, so I definitely got the book because I enjoy the series. A Wrath of Talons by Sophie Kim. This is the second book in the Talons series. The first one being The Last of the Talons. This is a great, this is continuing the Reaper Sinla, her story. So it's interesting. I loved how this ended. Cannot wait for the third book. This is supposed to be a trilogy, and so I'm waiting for the third book to come out. Okay, let me put this aside because that one has a 3. Okay, Ravenfall, Caitlin Josephson. This looked interesting. 13-year-old Anna Balake has never been normal. Her family uses their psychic abilities to run the Ravenfall Inn, a magical B&B between the human world and the other world. This sounded interesting, and I said, you know what, I'm going to try this. So this was one of the books that I got from Book Outlet that I thought, this might be interesting. Let's see here. Let's make sure I got, yes. Then I've got Aaron Hunter's Bamboo Kingdom, A Creature of the Flood, River of Secrets, The Journey to the Dragon Mountain, and The Dark Sun. This is This is a series I thought I would try. I am in her I can't think of the name of the other series she does, because it is, oh, the Warrior series, because I've got some of those in there. So I've enjoyed those, and I thought this would be great to try something totally different, and I wanted to try this out. A life they never questioned. The pandas of the Bamboo Kingdom has never forgotten the great flood that ended the peaceful life they've always known. A kingdom they thought they knew. But three young siblings born and separated on day, the flood marks not the end, but a beginning of the struggles to find a place in the different world. This is kind of something I wanted to go further with to see if I liked her other. I know I love the Warrior series, which I think I thought there was another one. There might be another one running around. No, it might be the only one. I mean, this one was number 4. I decided I wanted to continue the series of Warrior series, and these are the cats, based on the cats. And so I wanted to continue this series because I'm invested with it, because it was really interesting, and I kind of liked the ideas of it. Burn the Negative by Josh Winnings. This one sounded very interesting. Fresh off a plane in LA, here to visit the set of the new streaming horror series, journalist Laura Warren sees a man jump from a bridge, landing right behind her car. It started, she thinks, because the series she's reporting on is a remake of a 90s horror flick, a cursed 90s horror flick, which she starred in as a child and has been running from her whole life. This sounded vastly interesting, and I can't wait to read this to see, and it has a little bit of some pieces in there, so this is going to be interesting. I've read this one, The Dead Take the A Train by Cassandra Kaw and Richard Kaler, and I really enjoyed this. I ended up getting this off of NetGalley and enjoyed it. So I said, okay, definitely want the book. And so I got those. So far, like I said, I will let you know when it's at Amazon. But most of these are from Book Outlet. The Fractured Fables by Alex E. Harwood. This is the Spindler Splinted and Mirror Mended. These are the novellas. I absolutely love those novellas. I enjoyed it. The first one is about Sleeping Beauty. The second one is about the evil witch from Snow White. These are absolutely enjoyable. I absolutely enjoyed this series. So yeah, this was I wanted to get those, and the only way I could get it was those two books together. The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I was curious because I do like The Inheritance Game by her, and supposedly this is a pretty good one too. Cold cases are about to get hot. 17-year-old Casey Hobbs is natural at reading people, piecing together the tiniest details. She can tell you who you are and what you want, but it's not a skill that she's ever taken seriously. That is, until the FBI comes knocking. This is going to be interesting. I can't wait. I figured I'd get the first book. If I like the series, I'm going to start grabbing the other books. Try not to be that person that grabs books if she doesn't like the first one. Then I got Darcy Coates, Dead of Winter. Yeah, I'd definitely like to try out some of this. 8 strangers, 1 killer, nowhere left to run. This sounded pretty good, so I thought, yep, grab it. S.T. Gibbons, An Education of Malice. I enjoyed her first book, which I believe, I'm going to go blank on that. Dowry of Blood. So I decided I wanted to try this one out by this author, see how well I enjoy her work, and go from there. It is based in a women's college. So this should be interesting. The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, Becky Chambers. I enjoy Becky Chambers' Monks series. So I decided I wanted to try the other sci-fi that she did, and this is the first book. I happened to be lucky and find it. So this is based on a Wayfarer ship with Rosemary Harper joining it. So I can't wait to see how well. I did like her novella parts, so let me see what she is with the full book. Okay. Her Radiant Curse by Elizabeth Lim. This here, if I'm not mistaken, is, yeah, she is, this is, if you've read her Dragon, I think it's Dragon's Promise. No, the six Crimson Cranes. I haven't read Dragon's Promise. That's the second book. But this is based off of, if you've read Six Crimson Cranes, you will read about the mother, and this is based on the mother, that character, and I can't wait to read that one to see how well. But I've got to finish first the first one and then read this and read this one because I am curious about that character. Okay, The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. This is the book 2 of the Nightborn duet. I do have the first one. So, yeah, I did buy this one because I figured I'm going to enjoy this, and it has a lovely cover underneath. So, yeah. So, that one. Of course, I think it's The Grandest Game and then The Games Untold. These are part of the Inheritance series, which I am absolutely going to enjoy to devour this one. Next, I've got The Shadow Cabinet by Juna Dawson. This is Her Majesty's Royal Covenant. This was part of the trilogy for it. This is book 2, so cannot wait to read this. Dark Star Burning Falls White by Emily Wynne Ho, which is the sequel to the Song of the Silver Flame Like Night. So, yeah, that one's going to be... Ooh, this has a nice indent. And there's the signature, so... Alright. The Gleanings by Neil Schuerman. This is Stories from the Ark of the Scythe. I finally finished The Toll, which I was really not wanting to finish that one because I was like, I don't want it to end, I don't want it to end, I don't want it to end. And now I have this and I'll be done with Sci series. But yeah, I got those. I'm a Durrani, so I saw this in Ollie's and was like, oh, please. So, yes, I am very much a Durrani, so yeah, the Duran story had to be get it. Please, please tell me now. Yeah. Next, we've got the reappearance of Rachel Pierce by Holly Jackson. I enjoyed Holly Jackson's Good Girl's Guide to Murder series so far, and I was like, I'm all willing to try something else out by her because I'm like, she's been doing pretty good, and I'm just like, yeah. So I grabbed this, of course. This is not from Walmart. This is from Book Outlet. I had to get this one because I've been inhaling these because I've read the first 2. Now I just need to read the third one. A Clown in the Cornfield, The Church of Fredo, number 3. I can't, Adam Caesar did a really bang up job. I've absolutely loved his series, so I'm kind of wondering where he's going to go with this one. So this one's going to be really interesting to see how that one goes. I had an instance where we had damage done. Some water leaked through and my books got damaged. So some of my books are being replaced. And one of them was The Abandoned in Death by J.D. Robb. This was one of the books that got damaged, and I was so upset because it's like, really? So I had to replace this one. So I know that when I did my May book of the month, I replaced a book in that one as well. Last to Leave the Room by Caitlin Starling. So yeah, got that one. Didn't get the one with the crazy looking cat on the front, but that's okay. So this is interesting. Let me see here. Dr. Tenzin Rivers, an arrogant, selfish head of research team assigned to find the source of substance that is sinking faster. Oh yeah, this is the is a city is sinking. So it's interesting. Then we have Patricia Briggs' Winter Loss. This is a Mercy Thompson novel. I forget what number it is. But yeah, I've got that one. Okay, here we go. All right. So I could put all these together. All right. A Rip Through Time by Kelly Armstrong. I got one, The Prisoner's Ring. Excuse me. Try that again. The Poisoner's Ring and Disturbing the Dead. This, I ended up reading this book, Rip Through Time, for my my library's reading book. This was a book club, and they were reading this, and I said, okay, I enjoyed it. I'm not a fan of historical fiction. It's not my gig. But I did enjoy this. This is basically a woman who is stabbed and then wakes up in the body of, basically, not stabbed. She was basically choked almost to point of death, and she wakes up in the body. She's someone in the 20th century, and she's going back into the 18th century. I believe that's correct. I could be wrong, but she was from 2019, and she goes back to 1869. This has been really enjoyable. I've read these two. I've got this one to read for my book, my book game, but I've enjoyed it. And then there's in between this one and this one, there is a novella. I've read the novella, so now I'm on this book, and I have NetGalley's the fourth book, and I cannot wait to read it because I'm looking forward to that book. All right. Next, I cannot believe I found this in book outlet. I'm waiting for the second one to pop up, but this is I enjoyed this. I found this via Third Shift Society, Meredith Moriarty. I found this via NetGalley, and I enjoyed it. And I was like, oh my gosh, you've got to get... Oh, I just absolutely love this. And so I can't wait for the second book to come out because I've already read it on NetGalley, and it was good. At least I think so. I Feed Her to the Beast, and the Beast is Me, Jameson Shea. This one looked interesting. I absolutely enjoyed this one. Sooner I'll be a name no one would forget, a raging fire they couldn't escape. This is going to be interesting. I cannot wait to read this. This looks good. I don't know how many people have read it or anything. But yeah, this sounds very good, and I was like, okay, and I found out this one, I think, when I got the second book in NetGalley. All right. Here's one that I will not butcher their name because I have a tendency of butchering this. And my friend who actually lives in Scotland gets a laugh fest every time I try to say her city. But the Mysterious of, and I am not going to pronounce this, Castle. This makes, I believe, book 4? Am I reading that right? Is book 4? No, it's book 3. So I've enjoyed this series. This has been an interesting series of a girl who has magic, and she has never been taught. She's kind of, how do I put it? The character is very interesting. The main character is just absolutely... Ropa is a really good character. I enjoy her character, and I've enjoyed this series by this gentleman. It's been an awesome series so far, and I cannot wait to delve into that one. The House of Hunger by Alexis Henderson. I was like, this sounds really good too, where she is part of a blood maid, basically, and I cannot wait to read this one to see how much I am going to enjoy this look in vampires. So I cannot wait. The Broken Blades by Maya Corland. I love the edge work that they did for this. So this is beautiful work. So I am curious how this is going to work out. Five most dangerous liars in the land that's been mysteriously summoned to work together for a single objectivity, to kill the God King Yoon. Couldn't pass up. All right. Okay. Like I said, had to replace my fourth wing, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. This one I got from Amazon. I got these two from Amazon. This is another series I found on NetGalley, and I was like, yes, please, I have to pay for this. I have to get these, because these are just absolutely... A runaway werewolf meets a witchy boy, and their lives will never be the same. This is the series, and I'm enjoying the series. I think there's a third book out now for this, but I've read these two, and it was just absolutely worth it. This was my one that was... I put it on pre-order, and surprisingly enough, I've not read it. Onyx Storm. It's the third book in Fourth Wing, as you all well know. I'm enjoying this series. I cannot wait to see what they're going to do. But yeah, I really enjoyed the series, so I'm kind of going, yes. That was an Amazon. This is also Amazon. Grady Hendrix, Witchcraft for the Wayward Girls. Enjoyed this book. I could not wait for someone to bring back the library book. So I said, you know, I'm a Grady Hendrix fan. I like grabbing his work. So I'm going to grab it. And I did. And so this was really good. I enjoyed it. I know some people didn't care for it, but I really did enjoy it. It was really nice. So yeah, I ended up getting that from Amazon. And then last but not least, and I couldn't believe I found this on Book Outlet, because I really never thought I would find it. But the whole Court of Rose and Thorns and Roses series. I'm okay that it's not in hardback. This is great. I'm good. I've read this whole series. I love the series. So yeah, that is my haul from January. Because I got, technically, I put this on order in December. I got it in January. So January to March. I will be showing you my haul for, I'll be doing a video for my haul for May. And then I'll probably do one for June, because I'm buying again. What can I say? I absolutely love books. Somebody asked me, I was filming and I was streaming, and somebody said, are those notebooks? I'm like, no, those are books. They're like, you read? I'm like, yeah. All those are books? Yeah. And yes, I will read them all. If I haven't already. So there you go. There is my haul of this. I'm not going to put the other piles on here because they're over here. But here's all the piles. What did you think of my haul for the month of January to March? Let me know in the comments below what books that interest you, what books you'll be going, you might like it, might not. Let me know all that. Like the video, and until next time, I hope everybody is having a wonderful